Hey y'all. I've done videos before about my books, and now I'm going to do this one for my Scrappy Gnome quilting web page, Facebook page. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the current quilt that I'm working on. I don't know if it's going to be a baby quilt or if it's going to be more of a throw quilt, and you'll figure that out when you see what the pattern is. So let's get started. So what I started with is I cut a 5-inch square, and this is Nightmare Before Christmas. That's why it may be a baby quilt and it may not. So a 5-inch square. And then I cut a 1-inch by 5-inch, put a top and bottom of black, and then of course a little bit longer on the sides, and just framed it. Okay, so that after I frame it, I cut this piece to fit, and I put them right sides together. Right sides together, and sew all 4 sides. Okay, then after you sew all 4 sides, you draw an X. You can see the X. All right. After you draw that X, you very carefully separate them and make a little snip. Get you some scissors, and you cut along your lines. I know this is the most exciting part, watching me just cut fabric. Yeah, very exciting. Hopefully you see where this is going. So after you get that cut, then these will fold out, all 4 sides, and you press it, and you end up with this little dude. Okay, and you got these little ears that you will trim off, and after you trim those off, then you will take these black strips. Let me just cut one of these off. She'll put a black strip, and you'll frame this one just like you did the original 5-inch one. Okay, and so this one is wrong side, but you can see what I've done there. So it's all framed. Then you cut a square. I cut a square of this fabric. Isn't that pretty? I like that. It's kind of spooky, but it's still really, really bright. I like it. And these are all the Nightmare Before Christmas fabrics. I bought them all from the same place, and they're all Nightmare Before Christmas. So you cut a square of it this size, so it looks like this, and you draw your X again, and once again you snip it, you cut it, you fold those out, and you press it, and after you press it, you put black all the way around every edge, and you end up with this. And this is about a 10-inch quilt block, and I think it's really cool. It's really nice. And the nice thing is, this is Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Jasmine from Aladdin, a lot more girly looking. Star Wars. very preteen to teenage that likes Star Wars would love this. I did a mug rug out of just the first part where I just did this one, framed it, and then did that, and then framed it. I did one in these colors. And yeah, that's it. It's a really fun pattern. I think anybody that likes to sew or has any sewing ability at all could do it. I encourage everybody to sew. It is a really fun thing to do. It is my therapy. And it is just something that helps me keep my sanity. If you have any questions, everything that I make, I do have an Etsy site now, and it is the Scrappy Gnome quilts. And I have, that's the picture that's on the website. Of course, that's also my business card. I didn't plan on selling the mugs, but if anybody who does want a mug, let me know. It may take me a little while to get them all printed up again and get them to you, but I will send you a mug if you want one. Price to follow. I'm not exactly how much, can't remember exactly how much these cost. The more I order, the less they cost. So I will wait a couple of weeks. If any of you want mugs, let me know. And then I can let you know what the price is, and then you feel free to change your mind. On the Etsy site, search under, I think it's under vendors, Scrappy Gnome Quilts, all one word. Sorry, my lip was itching. And I have a baby quilt and probably a toddler quilt, a Christmas pillow, and a small puff quilt on there right now that are all ready and willing to go out. I also will do custom orders. So you can let me know if there's any pattern that you've seen. I'll let you know if I can do it. I can do any size pillow that you want, and I can do any size quilt that you want. I do not quilt the larger quilts myself. I do farm those out to somebody that has a long arm quilting machine, and then I get them back and I bind them and make sure they're good and everything, and then I'll send them to you. The smaller ones I quilt on my home machine, and they are usually just straight line quilting. So if you want some of the fancy flowers and all that stuff, you need to specify that you want it long arm quilted. And there you go. I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be doing more. Don't know what we'll be making next time. But until then, I'll see you later. Follow me on Facebook. I have my own YouTube page now. And this will be on Facebook and YouTube. And y'all have a really blessed day and keep yourself safe. Bye.